What if I told you that a simple $2 bottle from your grocery store could help control your blood sugar better than some prescription medications? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the world of apple cider vinegar. And I'm not talking about those ridiculous TikTok trends where people are chugging it straight from the bottle. I'm talking about real science, real benefits, and yes, real dangers if you use it wrong. Stay with me for the next 10 minutes because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to harness this liquid gold safely and effectively, especially if you're over 50. Now, before we jump in, let me ask you something. Have you ever walked down the health supplement aisle and felt completely overwhelmed? Hundreds of bottles, each promising to be the next miracle cure? Here's the thing. Apple cider vinegar isn't some new age fad. Our great-grandparents were using this stuff long before Instagram existed. But here's what they didn't know, and what modern science is just now proving. The difference between hype and hope comes down to one simple question. What does the research actually say? So let's find out together. We're going to cover 7 real benefits backed by science, plus 2 dangerous myths you need to stop believing. Benefit number 1, better blood sugar control. And folks, this isn't just impressive, it's potentially life-changing. Picture this. You just finished a meal. Your blood sugar is climbing. Your pancreas is working overtime pumping out insulin. But what if there was a way to slow that whole process down? Well, there is. Studies show that just 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar before a meal can reduce your blood sugar spike by up to 25%. 25%. Now, how does this work? It all comes down to something called acetic acid. This compound literally slows down how fast your stomach empties, which means those carbohydrates hit your bloodstream more gradually. Less spike, less crash, more steady energy throughout the day. And if you're over 50, this is huge. Because as we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing sugar. This simple trick could be the difference between feeling energetic all afternoon or crashing on the couch at 3 p.m. Benefit number 2, weight management support. And right off the bat, I need to burst a bubble here. Apple cider vinegar is not going to melt fat off your body while you sleep. Anyone telling you that is trying to sell you something. But here's what it can do, and this is pretty cool. Research shows that people who take apple cider vinegar before meals naturally eat fewer calories. Not because it's some magic appetite suppressant, but because it helps you feel satisfied sooner. Think about it. You're at dinner, and instead of mindlessly reaching for that third helping, you actually notice you're full. That's the power of feeling genuinely satisfied. One study found that people lost an extra 2 to 4 pounds over 3 months just by adding this simple habit. Not dramatic, but for those of us over 50, every little bit helps, right? Benefit number 3, improved digestion. Here's something that might surprise you. As we get older, our stomach acid production naturally decreases. Ever notice how you can't eat the same foods you used to? How you feel bloated after meals that never bothered you before? Low stomach acid might be the culprit. And here's where apple cider vinegar becomes your digestive ally. That acidity helps break down your food more effectively. Better breakdown means better nutrient absorption. And better absorption means you actually get the vitamins and minerals from that healthy food you're eating, and people report less bloating, better digestion, and just feeling more comfortable after meals. But here's the key, and this is important, you need to dilute it properly. Straight vinegar can actually irritate your stomach lining. We'll talk about the right way to do this in just a minute. Benefit number 4, heart health support. Now, if better blood sugar and easier digestion weren't enough, let's talk about your heart. We know that heart health becomes more critical as we age, and while apple cider vinegar isn't going to replace your doctor's advice, the early research is really encouraging. Animal studies suggest it may help lower cholesterol and support healthy blood pressure. Now, we need more human studies to be certain, but when you combine this with the blood sugar benefits we just talked about, you're looking at multiple ways apple cider vinegar might support your cardiovascular system. Benefit number 5, antimicrobial properties. Now this one's fascinating. Apple cider vinegar has been used as a natural disinfectant for centuries, And modern science is backing up what our ancestors knew. Studies show that apple cider vinegar can kill harmful bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella. It's not replacing your hand sanitizer, but it's pretty impressive for a kitchen staple. Here's where this gets interesting for people over 50. Our immune systems aren't what they used to be, right? Well, some people use diluted apple cider vinegar as a mouth rinse to support oral health. The acetic acid can help reduce harmful bacteria in your mouth, which is linked to everything from gum disease to heart problems. And yes, this is why your grandmother might have told you to gargle with vinegar when you had a sore throat. She was actually onto something. The antimicrobial action can help soothe throat irritation, though you'll want to dilute it well to avoid burning your throat. Some folks even use it as a natural food preservative or cleaning agent around the house. Pretty versatile for something that costs $2, don't you think? Benefit number 6, skin and hair support. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another beauty miracle cure, right? Well, hold on, because this one actually has some science behind it. Your skin has a natural pH of around 4.5 to 5.5, slightly acidic. But as we age, and especially if we use harsh soaps and cleansers, that pH balance gets thrown off. When your skin becomes too alkaline, you might notice more dryness, irritation, or even breakouts. Diluted apple cider vinegar can help restore that natural acidity. Many people use it as a toner, just 1 part ACV to 3 parts water, and report smoother, more balanced skin. But here's the hair benefit that might surprise you. If you've noticed your hair looking dull or feeling rough lately, it could be product buildup or hard water affecting your hair's pH. A diluted apple cider vinegar rinse, we're talking 2 tablespoons in a cup of water, can help remove that buildup and restore shine. I've heard from viewers who say their hair feels softer and looks shinier after using an apple cider vinegar rinse once a week. And unlike expensive salon treatments, this costs practically nothing. Now, this isn't going to turn back the clock 20 years, but it's a simple, natural way to support healthy skin and hair as we age. And honestly, when you're over 50, every little bit of self-care helps you feel more confident, right? And benefit number 7, it boosts longevity habits. This one's subtle but powerful. When you commit to taking apple cider vinegar before meals, you're creating a mindful moment before eating. You're more likely to make other healthy choices throughout the day. Sometimes it's not just the vinegar, it's the intentional routine that transforms your health. It becomes an anchor habit that reminds you to eat slower, choose better foods, and pay attention to how you feel. Now, time for some truth-telling, because with all the hype around apple cider vinegar, there are some dangerous myths floating around. Myth number 1, apple cider vinegar melts fat instantly. Folks, if someone on social media is telling you that apple cider vinegar is going to melt 20 pounds off your body in 2 weeks, run the other direction. That's not how metabolism works. That's not how any of this works. Yes, apple cider vinegar can support weight management by helping you feel full and eat fewer calories naturally, but it's not a magic fat burner. It's a tool that works alongside proper diet and exercise. Myth number 2, apple cider vinegar detoxes your body. Your liver and kidneys are already doing an incredible job detoxing your system 24/7. Apple cider vinegar doesn't flush toxins or cleanse your organs. What it does do is support digestion and blood sugar control. That's plenty impressive without the magical detox claims. Now, here's where we need to get serious for a moment, because I've seen people do some really dangerous things with apple cider vinegar. Never, and I mean never, drink it straight. It can erode your tooth enamel and burn your throat. I've seen people end up in the emergency room because they thought more was better. Here's the safe way to do this. 1 to 2 tablespoons diluted in a large glass of water. That's it. Drink it 15 to 30 minutes before meals through a straw to protect your teeth. And if you're on diabetes medication or blood thinners, talk to your doctor first. A CV can enhance the effects of certain medications, which sounds good, but can actually be dangerous. So here's your action plan. If you want to try apple cider vinegar, start small. 1 tablespoon in 8 ounces of water before dinner. See how you feel. Look for raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother, those cloudy strands at the bottom. That's where the beneficial compounds live. Give it 2 to 3 weeks of consistent use. Pay attention to how you feel after meals. your energy levels, and yes, even your cravings. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. One small habit that supports your health as you age gracefully. Look, I know there's a lot of noise out there about superfoods and miracle cures. Most of it is nonsense designed to separate you from your money. But apple cider vinegar? The research is solid. The benefits are real. And when used properly, it's incredibly safe. You deserve to feel your best at 50, 60, 70, and beyond. Sometimes the most powerful tools are the simplest ones. A $2 bottle of vinegar might not change your life overnight, but it could absolutely support the healthy life you're building. What do you think? Are you willing to give it a try? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this video helped you separate fact from fiction, hit that like button and subscribe to Live Healthy Over 50. We're building a community of people who want real information, not marketing hype. Until next time, keep living your healthiest life.